thank you for joining us on another Fortnite video. We're going to go ahead and get in some more open league as normal and see how far we can get. Yeah, I watched the first episode of Loki. I liked it for the self-introspection that they do with Loki. I like how they kind of break him down to the point where I love anything where characters get put into a position where they have no choice but to be completely honest, not only with the person asking the questions, but themselves. I love that shit. I don't know why, I just do. Um,
Yeah, I mean it makes sense. It's you know making them fucking I guess feel their own oats. That's probably not the correct use of the phrase, but yeah,
well
I get
then,
you. Yeah,
then I know exactly why I like it because as people, we're so used to lying to ourselves about shit and not wanting to face certain truths, even about ourselves or the people around us. When you get
yep.
a show that forces someone to, like, no, this is the truth of who you are on the inside, and you have to face it and be honest about it, and there's no way out of that shit. You can't just turn a blind eye to it. I love that shit. I love when people get forced to have to actually look at the honest versions of themselves and the people around them. I just really, really like it. Um, and
And
good.
well, I was gonna go off on a totally different thought tangent, so finishers first,
Um,
and I
as
marked a place.
yeah, as far as the TVA, I am concerned with the direction the show is going to go into because fucking with time travel is a no-no at the best of times, and their entire series is based around time travel. I don't see how this is going to go well. Hopefully the
I mean,
writers are good enough to do it. No
right?
writers have been. Even with in game and the little bit of time travel that they did in game, there are plot holes that people have been pointing out since the movie came out. So it's like even some of the best writers in the business have not been able to do that particular. Haven't been able to do that right.
All right, come over here and talk to Maven.
Well, hold on. I'd like to.
She's a she's a feisty little minx. She just tried to pickaxe a wall.
They do that from time to time. I need to find a weapon so I can defend myself, and I don't get instantly
There's
killed. Ah, here we go.
come down here to. I was gonna say come down here to me. There's a heavy assault rifle.
But yeah, I'm really really and they've already kind of legendary pistol. I don't have enough gold. Craft an item.
The
Shake down
the
opponents.
the one I would
Reveal
want to
future.
use from her is reveal the future storm locations. That
Yeah, I
way
don't
we
have
can
enough.
plan accordingly.
Yeah, I don't have enough gold.
Yeah. I also kind of want to say this is. I kind of almost want to say this is Luke Wilson out of his normal movie roles. I mean, he's still trying to be I guess, the affable, lovable goofball, but at the same time, it's here. Come in here.
Hold on, I hear a chest.
Yeah, there's a galaxy chest over here, an IO supply chest. Well, what the fuck did you find?
I found another chest upstairs. Ooh, and I
That
found
must
some
be the
gold.
galaxy. Why the hell did?
Hmm.
Oh, that thing is like 130 something meters fucking away. What the fuck is this shit?
Oh, did you do the circle?
No, no, it's something's over here.
Ah,
Ooh, is that alien artifact shit? It might be alien artifact shit. Let's see.
might be. But yeah, I'm really worried about the time travel aspect in the TVA. Like the fact that they have so the timelines
Here it's a
basically.
cosmic chest. Come over here. Come
Yep,
over here.
yep. I'm,
Come over
I'm
here.
right, literally right here. I'm literally right here.
Okay, well Oh, gotta beat it.
Oh. What am I supposed to do here?
There's a. You have to look for the. Yeah, look for the weak point. There it is.
I've already got
Found
shield,
it.
so take it. We both get a handgun.
Woot! And it's a big caliber handgun too. Oh, looks like we both get some. We both get some alien material, so you can at least upgrade your alien dude's body armor color.
Oh.
Because that's what I ended up doing was changing the body armor color and the glow.
Yeah, this season's weird. This season's so weird.
I want to say when I played this before, they did a season with Battle Stars, but then they abandoned it, and now they're bringing it back. So, something.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I like how they've made Luke Wilson's character that affable dummy, but that's just a scam.
You mean
Like he's
you mean Loki?
no Luke Wilson.
Who's Luke Wilson?
Mobius, the dude from Wedding Crashers.
Is the name of his
Armageddon?
character Luke Wilson?
The actor's name is Luke Wilson.
Is it? I was pretty sure his name was something else.
No, it's Luke Wilson, and the character's name is Mobius.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, he was in Wedding Crashers, Armageddon, fucking.
Well, I know who you're talking about because I know
Yeah.
it, but I could swear I don't know why I feel like his name is different. Like, I feel like that's not his actual name, that it's something else.
Oh, it's definitely Luke Wilson.
Okay, well, anyway, continue.
Adjust your filter on the simulation. But yeah, like he's still playing the
Really
lovable.
like drinking potions out in the open in headshot range, don't you?
Yes, because YOLO.
You are not a rogue in D&D. I see that now. You are absolutely a barbarian or a warrior. You're just like, nah, I can take a headshot. It's fine.
Oh no. See, this is Fortnite. This isn't D&D. If I was playing D&D, I'd be a sneaky ass fucking rogue.
It's like, I know this is Fortnite, not D&D. I am comparing what you're doing in Fortnite to the roles in D&D, and you would not be a fucking sneaky rogue, because rogues don't do what you just did.
Well, I know I'm playing Fortnite and not D&D.
Yeah, I know. But I was making a comparison of what kind of role that is. Everyone, like, no one really acts. Your behavior will only change a certain amount from activity to activity. There will always be a core process. Your core process seems to be, hey, my head is up here, let me do some stuff that leaves me vulnerable. That is not what a rogue does. That's something a barbarian will do, or a warrior will do. Hell, sometimes it's even something a wizard will do, but it's not something a rogue will do. A rogue will always take their safety first and foremost, and being stealthy.
Okay, so then I guess I'll reclass as a monk, and then use one of my keys, or whatever those little beads that are around their necks, to just pop a shield around my head while I'm drinking shield potions. Then, yeah.
Well, sure. It's like a monk would have the reflexes to be able to catch a bullet. That is a thing. A monk in D&D, I mean, not a real monk. Real monks cannot catch bullets. So if there's anyone out there practicing like some form of martial art having to do with monks and whatnot, you cannot catch bullets. You cannot catch bullets. I repeat, you cannot catch bullets.
While Shaolin Kung Fu might be awesome, you could catch an arrow, but you're not going to catch a bullet.
Yeah, and you're not even going to catch an arrow consecutively. You might be lucky enough to catch one. You're not catching the second and the third.
Or the other 100 that are being shot at you.
Yeah. Like, yeah, the human reflexes just don't work that way, no matter how much you hone them.
Right,
I
but
remember. Oh, go ahead.
no, continue,
Uh,
because I'm gonna go back to what I was talking about. But continue.
I remember they did there back when I don't know if it's still super popular. I know I don't watch it anymore, but it was Death Battle, and they did a death battle between Toph and Gara. Toph from Last Airbender, Avatar: Last Airbender, and they did,
And
and she was in a
and
fight
Gara the Sand Ninja.
from Naruto, and those guys were
How did that
like,
work?
no, they gave it to Toph. They said Toph won, and I was like, you guys are fucking insane. There's no way Toph wins that match. They even went through the actual guys who do the research. Even went through the process of being like, Gara's sand moves at supersonic speeds, and I was like, then how the fuck does Toph win? His sands move faster than she can react. And they were like, well, Toph has developed her earth bending to the point where she can actually sense the sand coming. And I was like, right, but that wouldn't give her body, which is still a normal human body, just at the peak of martial arts. Like, the only supernatural thing in Last Airbender is their ability to bend. It's just their ability to bend the earth and stuff. But they're not physically stronger or faster or have greater reflexes than a normal human being at the peak of martial arts, right? So
Which I think they brought that up in Legend of Korra when Mask Face McDouchebag was trying to go around stealing Bender's powers.
yeah, and he was just kicking the crap out of he was just beating full-fledged master benders because they're not superhuman in any way. Gara is. Gara and the ninjas in Naruto are literally superhuman. Literally superhuman. Super strength, super durability, super speed, all that shit. His sand moves at supersonic speeds, and people were trying to defend that Toph wins that fight because she can sense it coming. And I'm like, that would be like knowing the Flash is coming to flick you on the nose, but you still get flicked on the nose because it's the Flash. You cannot physically dodge him even if you know it's coming. I was like, that doesn't.
Yeah.
It makes no sense that she wins that fight. I was like,
Okay, so I can agree with you that yes, even yes, Gar's sand moves at supersonic speed. Toph was trained by badger moles, so she's got like that super echolocation fucking shit. But supersonic means it's faster than sound, so she might hear Gara go, but she's gonna die before she can even bring up a fucking rock to block the sand.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like even if first off, her brain would have to work at a speed that allowed her to even process and register what she's sensing. She'd have like a 0.000 second window to react mentally. Then her brain has to send that signal to her body and get it to move. So she's got like, think of it in fighting game terms. She's got like a 2 or 3 second delay on all of her reactions to Gara's shit. And he's running at zero latency. She gets her shit fucked up all day of the week if that's the case.
Okay, so I'll see your Gara and raise you a Rock Lee.
We might be safe to go ahead and move down. I'm tired of staying. I'm kind of tired of sitting behind the rock. I'm gonna call this episode "Talk Behind the Rock" because I think we've been sitting there for like 10 minutes.
And not 10 minutes, but definitely a minute or two. But talk behind the rock is good. It rhymes and it's catchy.
but uh, but yeah, that's
Like,
when that episode was when I stopped watching Death Battle because I was like, oh, they don't actually care about portraying these fights properly. They just care about the views, the shock value, and the views. That's what they care about. And I get it. It pays the bills, right? You got to pay the bills. So I get it. But I
Mm-hmm.
was like, yeah, I'm not. No, because you're not going. Because now you're literally not representing things appropriate. You're not. You're misrepresenting things at this point. And if you're gonna misrepresent stuff, then this is pointless.
Yeah, yeah. So going back to what I was originally talking about, I like how they've made Owen still that laughable idiot, but he's secretly smart. So like when Loki tries to pull a fast one, and he tries multiple times, uh, Owen's character Mobius is like right there, like, yeah, I knew he was gonna do that shit, so that's why I'm here.
Oh, you can buy weapons out of it. That's weird. I haven't seen that
Yes.
before. Oh, we
Oh, that's
we lounged too long. We're in the storm. Run, 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 run.
yep,
We we stopped paying attention.
doing just that.
Is there a vehicle? No, no, no. Just gonna have to run. Yeah, we're faster than the wall now. I'm actually catching up with it.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
that was
because
never the case before.
I'm not gonna be able to jump.
You.
Well, I can. Nope. Yep.
Oh, I,
Just, just leave me. Just leave me.
I had.
Run.
I need to run in, pick up your card. I need to run in, grab your card. Um, and then
I.
hopefully get back out. But I don't
That's
know.
not. That's not gonna happen.
Okay.
So just once again, it's on your shoulders, Gerald's on.
God damn it, David.
You must win this for all of us.
You know that is not how that works.
Well, maybe it'll work like that this time.
Well, one can hope.
But yeah, so like, and the
Seriously?
and that heavier. I don't want to say fat because that's a pejorative now. But the heavier set black woman guard or Minuteman. How about when Loki put the collar on her and started rewinding and fast forwarding time? That shit, I thought that shit was funny.
Nah. I think I would have laughed if I hadn't seen it coming, but I literally saw that coming.
But it was still funny though. And then he realized he's gonna, or at least Loki, since he's a variant now, actual Loki will die at Thanos' hand. And then, like you said, it was the, I guess to use a term that I know, it was a come to Jesus moment. And then when Mobius showed back up, he was like, "All right, what do you want me to do?" And like the fact that that one desk worker like opened his drawer and there was like 7 Infinity Stones in the drawer.
Yeah.
And Loki was like, "Those are Infinity Stones." He's like, "Yeah, most people use them as paperweights."
Yeah. The Infinity Stones were completely rendered useless, which is odd because they affect the very fabric of reality. So it's odd that there's a place that they just don't work for some reason.
Nope. Christy's laughing maniacally upstairs. She's probably seen another funny TikTok video.
TikTok, the cancer. TikTok, the cancer of the comedy world. I just have a very low opinion of TikTok. I can't help it. It's usually a bunch of some of it. Don't get me wrong. I have laughed at some of it, but the majority of it, I think I've even talked about this before. The majority, it's like anime. Like 90% of it is absolute garbage, and then you have a couple of gems.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. But she ended up So before we started recording, she found the original video of that dude with the Boston accent yelling about that quote unquote fucking weird ass cat in the yard.
Yeah.
And it was now those cat videos, those particular ones with the Boston accent dude and the fucking fucked up looking cat, those shits are hilarious. Oh god, she's coming downstairs, isn't she?
It's usually not. She has to share it, man. You now have to see it. That is the vice of being a husband. She laughed and thought it was enjoyable, so now you have to laugh and find it enjoyable.
Something.
Oh shit.
Shoot him! Shoot him! Fuck him in the face! Fuck him in the face! Do it! Do the thing!
Where am I being shot from? Oh, fuck. Okay. Couldn't keep an eye on them. They kept disappearing on me. 6th place. That's not too bad. I ain't gonna be mad about
Not
6th
too bad.
place. Almost top
Not too
5.
bad.
And definitely in top 10. Yeah.
And it's those high numbers that count.
No. Still
But
got
yeah,
quite a lot.
so going back, what about Toth versus Rock Lee?
They did a Toph versus Rock Lee.
Yes.
Well,
No,
it's this.
I'm asking, what about?
Oh,
so-
got 2
so,
alien
like-
artifacts. I suppose.
Yes.
Toph doesn't beat anyone in the Naruto universe. Even the most basic ninjas are more powerful than her at her peak.
Mm.
We're talking the difference between your local martial, your local black belt, and like Luke Cage. That like
Yeah.
there's no contest. Like think about it this way. Look at what the kids in Naruto were doing. The kids. Konohamaru could beat the crap out of Toph.
Konohamaru. Yeah, probably. I mean, he'd just have to like flash step or Naruto run and just like poke her in like every side he can find, and then just punch her in the face.
Just moving if he just was like, I'm just gonna move as fast as I can, she wouldn't even be able to see him. And once again, you have to remember, she's still a normal human being who's just a martial arts master. So it'd be like, well, she could feel him running along the ground, right? The problem is she would be running in lag. So let's say he's 15 feet from her. The moment he starts running, she's like, oh, he's running toward me in like a straight line. She would be sensing his steps, like she'd be sensing 5 steps behind him. So she wouldn't even be able to gauge the distance of how close he is to her properly. So she could be like, in 2 more steps, he's going to be right on top of me and then get punched directly in the jaw. And be like, what the fuck? But he was 2 steps away still. It's like, no, you're running in lag.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong.
Yeah, it's absolutely
So-
ludicrous to be like, even the Avatar himself might not be able to keep up with the weakest ninjas in Naruto. I'd like to be like, well, no, the Avatar probably could hang with the basic ninjas, right? The basic chaff that get killed off in all the wars. But if they have a name of any kind, even the Avatar's getting his ass, even he's getting throat checked. There's just no. There's like even the Avatar's getting his ass beat.
All right, so hang on. So Naruto-wise, there's Genin, Chunin, and Jonin,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Genin would be
Avatar-
Konohamaru. Chunin would be
Sasuke or Naruto.
With Sasuke and Naruto, and then the Jonin would be Kakashi, and then you have the Ambu, which are like the special ops. Those are supposed to be the hardcore motherfuckers. Then you have the Sanin, which are the three legendary ninjas like Tsunade and
Yeah.
Orochimaru and I forget the other guy.
Pervy Turtle Sage.
Right.
Or
So
was it Turtles? No, Pervy Frog Sage.
Pervy Frog Sage. Jiraiya.
Jiraiya.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
collective consciousness for the win.
So I could give you the avatar could be a Genin. He could beat Konohamaru in them just by overwhelming them. But a Chunin might actually kick Aang's ass, even in his prime. Like, adult Aang, who's mastered all the elements in his prime, might still get his ass kicked by a Chunin like not even Sasuke or Naruto, but like Sakura
Shinobu.
or
the one who relented on his match. Was it Shinobu?
I think you're talking about the guy with the glasses, right?
Yeah, I think so.
No, the Avatar is not beating him. It's not Shinobu, it's Kabuto. The Avatar's not beating Kabuto. Kabuto gave up in that match on purpose. They showed like 3 cells later.
You said two different names though.
Kabuto? Or Kabuto?
Yep.
I said the same name, I just pronounced it differently both times. Sorry. But it's Kabuto, the guy with the glasses. Yeah, he gave up on purpose, and then they show later on that he literally killed 2 Ambu. No. Avatar ain't beating Kabuto.
Or probably Neji.
No, he's not beating Neji. Like, he would beat maybe, like, he could beat... when you say Shinobu, I think you're also talking about Shino, the bug guy. He wouldn't be able to beat Shino. I'd say he could probably beat... He could beat basic Genin. I don't think he could beat any of the actual named Chunin from the Chunin exams. I don't think he definitely couldn't beat the kids with the curse marks. He definitely couldn't beat them. He's not beating a Chunin like Kakashi or Guy. Like, there's just no way.
Obviously, he's not beating Orochimaru, Jiraiya, or Big Titties McOld old bitch.
Tsunade? Oh no, he's not beating any of the Sanin. He's not. He doesn't even come close. He can't even look at the Sanin. Aang can't even look at the Sanin. Like, if he looks at the Sanin, he'll explode. He can't even look at them. He can't look at the Ambu either. Like, if he looks at the Ambu, his throat will just be cut. They didn't even do anything. He just saw them and his throat's cut. Done.
Well, so I'm thinking of this scenario. Like, Aang sees Tsunade, Jiraiya, and Orochimaru is like, "Oh, I'm Avatar stating," and then Tsukunode is like, "Throat cut no jutsu."
Yeah, like Aang could probably beat all the Genin because he could just overpower them. They're inexperienced. They don't really know what they're doing. But the Chunin, I think he could beat maybe 50% of the Chunin. Like, all of the jobbers from the Chunin exams, I think he could beat them. No, probably no problem. But any of them, like Gaara or Tamari or Kankuro or Hinata or Shino or like even Ino and Sakura might be way too much for him. Just because they're naturally faster, stronger, tougher. Like, even he might beat Sakura. He might beat Sakura. But if Ino takes over his mind, that's the end of that. He's not
But
beating
so
Shikamaru because Shikamaru will literally just make him put himself in a pretzel, and then Aang will wake up and be like,
no,
"What?"
no, 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 no. It was Shikamaru. He was the one who gave up
when
and
he was
still got
fighting
tuning.
when he was fighting Tamari. No, Aang doesn't beat Shikamaru. Shikamaru is a genius with the ability to. No, Shikamaru will outmaneuver Aang easy. Like
No, but
Shikamaru.
no, but
Good.
what I'm saying is Shikamaru was the one I was thinking of, who just gave up. He's like, I surrender,
Yeah.
and he still passed the tuning exam.
Yeah, because he showed good judgment. He completely
Yeah,
analyzed both his own strengths and Tamari's strengths and made the good judgment that the best thing he could do would be to get away because he could not beat her in brute strength. Not at the time. So yeah, he gave up. Yeah.
ooh, ooh.
But also
Um,
then think about the things Shikamaru went on to actually do and how he was beating the uh the guys from Itachi's group. Not that it's Itachi's group, but the group Itachi was a part of. The I'm trying to remember the name of them. The ones that had Pain and Orochimaru eventually joined, and uh
yeah, I know who you're thinking of, but I can't remember
yeah,
either.
the guys with
How
the
much
coats with the clouds on them.
how much time do you have? Do you want to do a quick podcast episode about this? Because I think this would be good.
Well, we're at 31 minutes for this episode, so we'll go ahead and end this here, and then I got to get ready to go to work
Boo!
because I have to go to work
Boo!
today, which normally I don't.
Boo!
Ugh. But yeah, so but long story short, there's no one. There is no I'll say there is no bender. There is no bender in all of the Avatar Last Airbender series that even comes close to beating a Chunin. Like,
Hmm.
and they are only on par with some of the Chunin, but they can't even look at Ambu or the Sanin or some of the more powerful ninjas in that world. And it's an unfair comparison, but in the context of what we were talking about, how Death Battle did Toph versus Gara, the comparison has already been made, and the wrong choice was, and they gave it to the person who literally could not win that fight because they wanted the
Hmm.
shock to bring more people to their channel to pay their bills. And dude, I respect the hustle. I respect the hustle, but if that's the case, they've lost all credibility at that point. That's why I stopped watching them. That you no longer have
Hmm.
any credibility when you do it for shock and awe. When you make your
Hmm.
decisions based on shock and awe and bringing in views to pay the bills, then I can't. Your credibility is out. Your credibility is garbage at that point.
So dis- so dude's trying to pay bills.
And
I
I
get that.
respect that. I respect that. But eh, but that doesn't mean your credibility doesn't go out the window. Do the things you need to do to pay your bills. That's fine. But understand that there are still consequences when you throw your credibility out the window. Once your credibility is gone, credibility is gone.
Hmm.
It doesn't matter why it doesn't matter why you what's the word I'm looking for? You
Dick cheesed?
no.
I don't know.
Compromised. It doesn't matter why you compromised your credibility, but understand that you are compromising your credibility. And once you compromise your credibility, it's been
Oh.
compromised. No coming back from that. You have
Hmm.
shown that you are willing to compromise your credibility to get things. And once you do that, your credibility is suspect from then on.
Mm. On on one hand, I can understand the con to that, but then on the other hand, I understand the pro to that. Because
Let me go ahead and get out of here. I gotta get dressed so I can go. So we'll do when I get off of work, if you are awake, we can do a video for this, and hopefully people will want to check that out. Gaming Sessions podcast. Me and Vincent, we talk about this kind of stuff. So we'll do that podcast, and if you guys want to listen to the rest of this conversation, you can go to our podcast and you can check it out there.
Ooh, that's good persuasion. Yeah. If you want to find more,
It's
over
not
here to this
persuasion. I
channel.
just don't have time. Okay. All right, everybody. We will catch you later. Take care of yourselves. Have a good day. Have a good week. And you got anything else, David?
Gerald's got to get to work.
I gotta get to work. Later, everybody.